Hey, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all of the other episodes, check the link in the description, stop by raprankings.com, or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform. And please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting to help us grow the channel and continue our journey as hip-hop's first and premier extreme podcast.
Track 3, Collard Greens, featuring Kendrick Lamar, produced by THC. Listen, can I give my rating first? I know that's, we have a guest.
Man, we gotta let Jesse get his shit in first. Come on, it's the guest.
It doesn't matter who goes first.
Yes, it does.
I'm the most cordial man.
Hold on a second. Jesse, you got to explain why you're here first. You got to give us your background info.
We can get into that. I moved here in 2012.
What's here?
Here is LA, right?
LA, yes.
Yeah. Now, I'm not there. I'm in Champaign, Illinois. You're in LA, remotely.
Yes. You are Poppy Champagne.
That's
let's
right.
see here. You are Poppy Champagne. Moved here in 2012. Been with my former ex since former ex, as if I have two exes. Been with my first wife since 2011. So she's from here. So she was just like putting me on to like all the LA stuff and
So your ex-wife is the reason you became a TDE fuck.
Oh, exactly.
and Odd Future fuck as well?
No, I was Odd Future just from being on the internet by myself.
Okay.
I was on Odd Future before like most humans in general.
But she brainwashed you with the TDE. Someone brainwashed.
It was like the Fairfax Avenue crowd and Jesse for Odd Future. Huh?
She brainwashed you with that TDE.
Not necessarily brainwashed. I guess we could. I don't know if we have time for my whole history, but there was some stuff I liked back in the day, and then whatever. I liked the first Absol, not first Absol, some of the earlier Absol projects, like 2011 style. Like before they had the distribution deal with Interscope.
So like long-term mentality stuff.
Yeah, that stuff. I was a fan of that stuff. I became a fan of the guest on this song.
You can say his name, Jesse.
You guys don't like me saying his name. 2011.
You can say it tonight because he's obviously involved.
2011 South by Southwest. I didn't like OD when I first heard it. I had to see him in concert at 2011 South by Southwest to kind of get it. And then I was a fan from OD moving on.
Now, if you listen to any of Jesse's podcasts on the Patreon,
Section 80 moving on.
You've heard this story a million fucking times.
I don't think I've told that story a million times. But
no, like 3 times. But still, you've told it on like all of the prods so far.
I suppose you asked my history. So ScHoolboy was in the rotation.
He was in the rotation. This album, when it came out, where were you? You were in LA, right?
I was in LA, 2014.
You feeling it at the time?
Probably. Looking back, probably was.
Are you still feeling it as a whole?
No.
Got it.
Okay.
So you
like I said, I had
the album this week in preparation for the review.
Yeah, I've been revisiting some things over the years, and like I said, with the Common thing where I had to come to some realizations, I've come to some realizations.
I love to hear that. It sounds like a man who's really been thinking about the truth of his argument lately.
The truth of the fucking musical arguments.
I truly hope so. Now, Mel, you may give your rating first if Jesse's okay with as our guest bypassing our usual, protocol.
Given that he is the TDE man, as professed by his name here in the Zencaster room, I feel like he should be, superseded? We know where he stands,
The whole thing was supposed to say the TDE man, it's all happening, but they only didn't give me 30 characters.
Okay.
You had to have up to 30 characters. It was supposed to be a play on the company man, it's all happening.
My name was supposed to be...
That is not a real person. That is not a real person.
He's a real person.
That is not a real person. That is a mark. That is a fucking robotic mark, okay?
He's become a pundit, but he's a real person.
He offered Jesse that cocaine. He tried to get Jesse hooked on cocaine, that guy.
I didn't want to tell that story on the pod. Maybe censor that from like, you know. This is
it's all happening. Leave it in.
You're not gonna censor that? Well, I didn't say it. Moulz said it. If you don't censor that,
it's all good.
That did happen though. I'm saying Moulz isn't joking. It happened, but censor that.
It's all happening. It's the culture, and we're gonna get you hooked on fucking cocaine.
Yeah,
here in LA.
It was all happening that Friday night.
We're leaving it in because the story with that side is they always want to sweep their transgressions under the rug.
They always want to claim the
image that they want
high
to project.
Ground. So there's the moral high ground.
It was like 2013.
I don't care about him doing cocaine. What I care about is this constant projection of moral superiority while doing things that would be looked at traditionally as illicit.
Let's fucking go.
So, you know,
Justin, if you hear this, best of love. I need to network with you. Don't fucking blacklist me, buddy. You're my guy.
Listen, the reason I want to get my rating first is because there's
the
this
fucks.
there's this idea floating out there. I'm sure, I am the professed Aubrey's angel. I love Drake. I'm a Drake enthusiast. I just bought my very first piece of OVO merch ever, but it was because it was adjacent Friday the 13th. I bought it for Friday the 13th. Nobody gave a fuck.
How much you
they
pay
weren't
for
supposed to. How much did I pay? Hold on, I'll tell you. I'll pull up the receipt. Too much. I'll tell you that. It was too much. October's, Friday. Right. Thank you for your order. $69.07.
That's insane for a t-shirt.
Yeah, for a t-shirt.
You wouldn't spend that kind of money on any
t-shirt
other
on. My
Jason
t-shirt was on. Okay, look, I got the Jason t-shirt. Friday the 13th was coming up.
I really have to second guess ever feeling bad for your financial woes when you're spending $69.
This was post rectification of the financial woes. So I don't feel like I'd made an irresponsible purchase at all.
I think a $69 OVO Jason Voorhees shirt is an irresponsible purchase.
Mine don't want to hear that right now. Look, I bought the OVO Jason Voorhees shirt because I've been drowning in my real life because shorties like to neglect and go around fucking everything. So I had to reflect that with the t-shirt. I've been drowning in the Crystal Lake. Bubbling from the bottom, just all kinds of turmoil and trauma, mommy trauma in my heart and in my body and my soul. Mommy and, so I really felt a connection to, Jason and his story.
Everyone's got it all mixed up. They think Mel is the TDE hater and the Kendrick hater.
Which is so funny because I never have ever been that. As evidenced by the reviews.
He never was that guy until the beef of it all. And
I'm still not that guy.
Well, you've refused to listen to GNX, so I'd say that's pretty weird behavior for someone who claims to not hate Kendrick.
I have no desire to hear it.
I didn't.
I legitimately have no desire. Why would I listen to something? See, that's the difference between me and these other people. They will go and run and listen to the Drake thing a minute before it drops so they can have shit to say about it. That doesn't track
with your previous behavior around Kendrick Lamar album releases.
I've decided that he moves unscrupulously, and I don't want to hear him talk rhythmically right now.
Right, which means currently you have an issue with him.
Oh, of course.
Right. So everyone is under the impression.
What Rock say? My culture banging with Strange. My culture banging with Al right now. Even though he's an idiot too, running around with Aiden Ross and shit. It's all fucked up, man. I don't have anything.
Well, you spent $69 on the Aiden Ross Hangouter t-shirt, so.
Yo, that went in Ollie's pockets. That's not really. Ollie runs the brand.
Right, it went in Ollie's pockets. Yes, of course.
Shout out to Oliver.
The truth of the matter is, I'm the TDE hater. I've been hating on them from the beginning. You can ask Daniel. I used to message him on Facebook in 2012, 2013, and tell him Young Thug raps better than Kendrick.
That's a take.
So, that's...
I've never been the TDE hater.
I've been the TDE hater. I've been that. I'll admit it. Good Kid, Mad City is overrated to me. That's not record club music to me.
That's a great album if we're talking about the standard edition. That's one of my chosen albums.
It's a good album. Decade. I don't think it's a classic. Pimp a Butterfly is his one record club album with me. I generally don't enjoy. I don't enjoy his discography.
I don't either. He has two great albums. He really doesn't have to prove anything else to me. I just think it's funny the way he's talked about because I don't enjoy Damn. Mr. Morale is a mixed bag. Like, he hasn't made a good album since 2015 to me.
Well, you don't know that because you haven't heard GNX and weighed in on it yet.
Right. That I've heard. I haven't heard GNX. I don't want to hear him. But I've never been the TDE man. A lot of my friends are. A lot of my friends are from LA, but I feel like a lot of them bought into the marketing of them. Like, the idea that they are elevated rap. They're hipsters, black hippie. It's like, they're so artsy fartsy and they're the leaders and thought leaders. And it's like, these are just guys, they make some good songs. They make some bad songs,
I don't know what black hippie was supposed to mean because none of them are, Ab-Soul is like the only thing close to a hippie.
Yeah, but that's what they wanted to market.
I would say ScHoolboy Q, while not a hippie necessarily, definitely gives off like hipster trap energy from a lot of his
music. He gives off stoner energy with his fucking bucket hat and all that.
We're going to talk about it today, yes.
Look, a reason I want to give my rating first is because I need to remind people of who I am.
Right.
If we're listening to music, if we're talking about music, all that other shit gets left at the door. The one thing I might do a bad faith argument about anything other than music, maybe for entertainment or maybe just to fuck around and pop somebody. But like when it comes to music, I'm never going to argue in bad faith. I've said this a million times since the beef of it all. One thing you'll never, ever hear me say is Kendrick Lamar makes bad music. That's a fucking lie.
That's what you'll hear from me. That's the difference.
Now, here's the thing. Collard Greens, featuring Kendrick, by ScHoolboy Q, produced by THC.
Let's go.
Just like the actual food, I like this record a lot. 8-.
Oh, let's go.
I've always liked collard greens. And I'm ready to talk about it because people were treating this like how they treated the original I single when it dropped, which is that they were just like, oh, this is sellout music, like this is weak. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? This is fine. I thought I was fine. I thought collard greens was fine. I've always been on board with this record. I was in my dorm in 2014, bobbing up and down. I was looking ridiculous. It was great.
Now you talking. Yeah.
You feel me? Wait, you sound like, what's your rating on this?
Moulz?
Why are you asking me? It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn? Collard greens is a 10.
Wait, you're kidding, right?
Hey, this shit is a 5 fucking plus, Mel.
Oh my God.
Wait, what? Really? Wait, what?
This is a shit song. This is a shit song.
Wait, that's your real rating? 5 plus?
Oh my God.
This is a shit song.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
This is one of the swerves of the show. Am I going to be fucking alone here tonight?
This is a shit song.
Me and Jesse sailing off on the boat while we leave the junior captain at the dock, waving at you as we leave. Bon voyage.
Jesse's the fucking TDE man, and he's
That's not a serious fucking caption in Zencaster. It's supposed to be the TDE man. It's all happening. It's sarcasm style.
Okay. What's
I'm here to
5
practically
plus,
bury
Jesse?
TDE today, huh?
5 plus?
I'm here to practically bury TDE today.
My man. This is a Russo swerve. I fucking love it.
It really is.
Go.
What the fuck? I feel like this.
Oh, you guys have this misperception of Jesse. It's like saying Jesse is the Rockefeller man because he's a Jay-Z fan. Everybody on
you are
Rockefeller
definitely the TDE man. You definitely are.
I'm a SZA fan. Am I an Ab-Soul mark? Am I a Jay
Hold on. Let's go back.
Yes.
You went to see the SZA movie last year, did you not?
It's a movie, sure. It ain't got nothing to do with her music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with a black woman. We went to see a black movie. Yeah.
Yeah, likely story.
With a black woman, we went to see a black movie.
Her and Keke Palmer were co-stars, yeah. Movie wasn't half bad to me.
So you see everything Keke Palmer's in, or only when SZA's in the movie?
It had nothing to do with SZA. She looked kind of good in the movie, but music-wise, she can fuck all the way off.
Well, I agree with that. But.
Now, ScHoolboy Q,
I'm
you did say was operating, fan, and he was operating at a level where you had to give him multiple listens.
Yeah, to make sure that, I'm not tripping about
not liking it.
He can fuck off.
Okay. Huh? Wow. All right. Well, I give Collard Greens, featuring Kendrick Lamar, after much deliberation over the past week, a flat 6. I like it more than Jesse.
Lowest on this.
This is unjust. I really don't understand the Collard Greens disdain.
It's not a good song.
It's not a good song at all, actually. In fact, the only thing that's saving this from being Moulz and Jesse Connect is the beat.
Aren't you the tempo man, Moulz?
I am. Yeah, that's what disappoints me about the beat so much.
Play my favorite tempo. This is not your favorite tempo? Is that what
it's a really good tempo. I'm feeling it. I wish. Okay, and you know what? I'm selling Kendrick short here a little bit. He's fine on here. I don't love him.
No, he's not.
I think he's fine.
No,
I think he's fine.
He might be traumatized from the bus stop event. That's what's going on here.
What bus stop event? The Mexicans?
When you were forced to cross the street by one of them.
I didn't cross the street. I told him he can fuck off in the most polite way possible. I was like, I'm not crossing the street.
In the most polite way possible.
I was outnumbered. It was like 7 of them to me. I was like, I'm not crossing the street, but like, I don't want no issue either. I'm going to stand right here waiting for my bus. I was like, I don't present any conflict for you, but I'm not crossing the street.
Latino man approached Jesse. He starts hearing Kendrick's Collard Greens verse. That's what happens.
Oh, yeah. Ben aquí mami, I see culo. Fuck off.
My issue on this one in particular all falls on ScHoolboy Q. I hate the chorus. I've always hated the chorus. And as I've come to accept this week, when I was on the fence of what I was going to end up rating this thing, I can't stand ScHoolboy Q's verses either. This... Give me some. Freak the freckles off your face. Frenchy freaking swapping tongue. Click my lip and spread your buns. Lose your denim, make it numb. Blow it, baby, no Saddam. Icky, 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 This is bad rapping. And Mel would not stand for it on any other album that we've reviewed so far.
Well, here's what's funny. This is my time to take your argument. Who gives a fuck about the words? They didn't get in the way of the music for me. Because you're the champion of
words. You love language.
I do love language. AP English Mel. I am the champion of words. I care about diction. I care about syntax. This is my chance to say they don't ruin this tempo and this music that I enjoy greatly.
It's not just the words. It's how he's saying it. It's his obnoxious cadence. Don't you understand?
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
Is irritating to listen to?
To you, it's irritating to you. It doesn't.
Not just me,
but it doesn't bother me.
I thought I was going to be fighting both of you back on BHM, which would have made it still a worse BHM.
You would have been fine. Kendrick loves white people.
My notes say this is literally a migraine.
You would have been okay.
I think BHM has been saved, actually, now that we've got this outcome.
Jesse saved BHM.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I care about shitty ching ching, but it doesn't bother me.
I don't care about it either, but it bothers me. It's annoying. It's obnoxious.
Okay.
It is.
And this whole thing is just like the overall vibe is this kind of like hipster trap.
Yes.
That TDE, especially in the 2010s, was like their hit making formula, and I don't like their hit making formula. I don't think it's an accident that To Pimp a Butterfly is my favorite Kendrick album, and it's the album with the least amount of that type of shit on it.
Correct. This is the quintessential TDE hit. Okay. Tiny dick energy.
I mean, I was going to talk musically. They do
this. They love
repetition. They love getting their little branding. It's like wrestling. It's like Kendrick's getting his spots in of this era. Biatch. Okay, like backseat freestyle, the fucking doot doot doot. Bitch, that BK dog. Yeah, we know you've made heavy strides to brand yourself, and it was successful. I was doot dooting all 2012. I was screaming biatch. I like his verse. It's the better verse between the two guys. What I like about Kendrick's verse is he's tapping into that pulse of the beat. I like the Spanish. I think that's a nice LA touch. This is real. Not that bullshit pop out or whatever where it's all we unite in LA. That was fucking fake. That was Bondulu.
There was nothing fake about that.
That was fucking fake. Ain't no unification. Ain't no unite. This is real. This is how you make real strides towards connecting the culture. Okay, you do a little Spanish, you do a little doot-dooting. Everybody gets along. Jesse don't have to get told by the Latino man to leave the bus stop. This is what we needed more of.
Jesse, is it true that you refused to watch the Bad Bunny halftime show this year and instead
don't bad faith Moulz him that bad.
Turning
That's
Point
crazy.
USA
That's
Kid
crazy.
Rock show because of the incident where you were forced to cross the street. Is it true?
I didn't watch Turning Point USA. I have not made time for Bad Bunny because I didn't really care. I can make time to go on YouTube and check out the show, I guess, maybe, and give a fucking review on Ain't No Film, but I just don't care. It's like if fucking, I don't know, Shania Twain had a halftime show, I wouldn't rush to watch it.
Those motherfuckers working with Ice 1,000%, guys.
Don't do that to him. Don't.
Anywho.
I'm not working with Ice, but,
No, you don't need a butt after that. You don't need a butt.
They might got some good points.
No, they... All right. All right. See, and folks, let me just say, this is how racism starts. Someone has one bad experience with a group of people, and then they apply it to the whole group of fucking people. Okay?
No,
don't be a Jesse. Don't join ICE for your... you're not getting $50,000. You're just going to hurt families.
I'm not joining
You're going to hurt society. Okay?
I'm not joining ICE.
Listen to collard greens. Don't be like these two imbeciles either and not listen to collard greens.
Who doesn't listen to it? I've spent all week listening to it. I called you and told you I'm in intense...
You listened to it because you had to. I listened to it because I want to.
What the fuck is...
I like this song. I like the pulsating bass line.
Mel is saying we don't go out of our way to turn on collard greens, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It is a shit song.
The ambient, bleep, bloopy, airy production, it's my shit.
Well, Jesse, if it was a shit song, you'd give it a 4, right?
It's close enough to a shit song.
Okay. No, it's not. Listen, I'll tell you though, I originally didn't know how I felt about this. I knew I liked it, but I didn't know how much. And then back in 2014, I'm like, something's not right here because it wants to be high energy, but yet, ScHoolboy Q's not rapping with that energy. Kendrick is. I figured out what it is. It's not propulsion. I use that word. You're not supposed to be propelled. It's a pulse. It's that doom, 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 doom. It's not supposed to make you turn into the fucking road runner. Listen, you know what unlocked it fully? Because I knew I liked it, but what secured it? That famous fucking vine of that kid in his room dancing to this, and then it transitions to Doing It Wrong by Drake. Mind you, by the way, this was an era when everyone had sense and realized they could and were listening to both artists. And then we lost the plot in 2024. But yeah.
It's not that you can't listen to both artists. It's one. Never mind. I don't feel like having that discussion.
There's no discussion to be had. People got work.
One artist kind of hit a decline creatively.
No, they both hit a fucking decline.
One artist hit a greater decline creatively.
No, ain't no greater. It's a matter of ideologies. People got to stop confusing what they prefer.
This discussion.
They got to stop confusing what they prefer about music with what music should be. Okay, we don't even have that discussion.
What are you talking about? Music should be everything post views. Like it's been on the decline.
You don't listen to my nigga enough to be making that kind of comment. Okay?
Scorpion decline. The one with the pregnant woman on the cover decline.
No. Okay.
His best days.
Technically, everything's been a decline since nothing was the same.
Right. His best days were like...
That's overreach.
How is that overreach? He hasn't beaten Nothing Was... Do you have a better Drake album than that?
I don't want to talk to these guys about this right now.
I definitely don't want to have that discussion
Friday
today.
the 13th capsule collection. They don't really know what it's like to
Drake,
be really with the owl.
Drake
I don't want to hear from them.
In 2013 and Kendrick peaked in 2015. Hip-hop needs new leaders.
What a shitty fucking slogan.
I've told them that Spotify was on bullshit forever.
Another example to add to the pile for why it's the worst BHM of all time. At least it was.
Listen, now they want to see that Spotify is full of shit, even though they've been full of shit from the beginning. But in 2024, when they were throwing up hip hop as a competitive sport, collusion, the fuck kind of, you are a music streaming corporation. What's with the editorializing? And now their hip hop needs new lead. Shut the fuck up, Spotify, and start paying artists. Anyway, I'll be streaming this on Spotify, this collard green. Because they ran over my Zune in 2014. Y'all know the story, okay? I don't want to be on Spotify, but unfortunately, I'm allowing myself to be a convenience fuck when it comes to Spotify.
Even if you're a convenience fuck, the quality is like twice as better on either Tidal or Apple Music.
You think I'm gonna give Jay? Well, he ain't even. He divested. I'm sure he did his pump.
You're not giving him shit by putting your money into any of those things, but
yeah,
neither here.
And you know, I don't like Apple. I've never liked Apple. I don't do Apple.
So you'll accept twice as bad sound quality because you don't like a company?
Yes.
That's insane.
Spotify is fine by me. We don't need no new.
The quality is not. It's look, man. I have files on my phone that I probably spend half the time listening to as well. So it's like,
Yeah, we know. More Life, CLB, Her Loss.
No, that gets
honestly
Spotify.
never mind.
I'm talking about my own music. I'm talking about my friends. You want to, my what the kids local files. When I was coming up, they weren't called that. They were just called files. I have many files.
Some of them friends. We fucking know.
What does that mean?
I'll put it in the chat.
Can you not? Leave my
friends in the
chat. Yeah, listen.
This
once I figured out how,
and I think you already know this.
There's a way to dance to this song. At first, I thought it wasn't fast enough, but no, you have to do. He don't like nothing. There's a way you have to.
I try to send that person, Mel, some support. Like, just ignore it.
Don't take it personally. They don't like nothing.
That's crazy.
They don't like shit. They don't go outside.
Man.
Yeah,
this is a miserable fuck.
What?
Instead of use a ridiculous fuck, use a miserable fuck.
We all miserable fucks, ultimately.
No, I ain't that miserable.
How we carry it that matters.
If somebody says, Jesse, keep your head up, I'm gonna be like, thank you. I'm not just gonna leave them on read.
Well, I think this is your second complaint of someone not responding to you, so it's fuck them.
I didn't say fuck them. That Nosa put you on fuck them. All of Mel's friends, best of love.
He's Sir Jar Jar, Yeah, look, there's a way to dance to this. I figured it out, and then it was off to the races. This was like a 7+ for me in 2018, but I still had this hang up. I'm like, I keep wanting to turn up harder than the music is actually allowing me to. And then I finally figured out how to move to that bass, and then it went up to an 8.
Yeah, you got to dance like that damn Marge Simpson.
That's right.
That
gif.
Yeah, she's bouncing around.
Or you got to dance like the goth kids in that overpass, or the scene kids when they were hitting them moves. That's how you have to do it to this. Okay, I've been defending this song for years. I love the production.
I'm with you there.
Kendrick's energy.
I'll defend.
ScHoolboy Q is the weakest part of the song.
He is, and it's his song. He's on the chorus. He has 2 out of the 3 verses. I can't, in good conscience, put this over. His contributions to the song.
I don't give a fuck what he's saying, but it's fine.
No, it goes beyond. I would love to not give a fuck what he's saying. He would have to be playing the background more for me to not give a fuck. He's too in your face for me to not give a fuck.
Okay.
And he's rapping lethargically, poorly, obnoxiously. Okay, and we don't want to hear that yak yak. Okay, we like good music around here.
A collard might make Moulz and Jesse give a 5 or 6. That's just how they feel. Okay, not me. 8.
I'm shocked with Jesse with this rating. Kendrick on the song and everything.
My overall sentiment on TDE, and this is not Jesse being a mark, while they, I guess, surpassed Death Row in terms of success-wise.
Okay, that's
they ain't got no albums.
Yeah, they ain't got no albums, exactly.
They got 2 albums. TDE has 2 albums I stand by.
But look at Death Row, right?
Good Death Kid Row, and To Pimp a Butterfly.
Death Row had Dr. Dre.
It was too short-lived.
Snoop Dogg and Tupac.
It was too short-lived. It was a poorly run business. They had great music.
You're talking about Death Row, music, right?
Yeah, they made better music than
TDE failed to, like, they had a Pac or a Dre or a Snoop. Like, they had Kendrick. He's a star. They didn't
All I'm saying is TDE surpassed them success-wise, but they don't measure up to Death Row's catalog.
No, they don't. To this day, and they had longer to build their catalog.
Yeah, they
got sign 2 albums I stand by. Like, I'm sorry, the top 3 artists in TDE history, including departed artists from the label like Kendrick, cannot stack up to Dre, Snoop, and Pac.
Who are their top 3? I don't count SZA as a...
Right. It's Kendrick, ScHoolboy Q and who? Isaiah Rashad? Ab-Soul?
No, I mean SZA is like their second biggest artist, but she's not in a rap discussion.
Right. So I'm saying in the rap discussion as a rap label,
they got one. They got one because ScHoolboy Q is not bigger than Pac, Snoop, or Dr. Dre. So what are we talking about here? They tried to market ScHoolboy Q as the eclectic Crip, and it doesn't make sense.
The eclectic Crip.
Like the Crip who goes to Art Basel, that doesn't exist outside of ScHoolboy Q. Real Crips are nothing like ScHoolboy Q.
Making his way to the ring, the eclectic Crip, ScHoolboy Q.
That's what he is on every album. He's a fucking eclectic Crip, and I'm like, this is not even based in reality.
And his opponent, Mr. Bo Gaggles.
Like I hear J-Rock and I think that guy is a gangbanger. ScHoolboy Q,
you know what? J-Rock is probably the number 3 in that equation because that record "All My Life" with Will.i.am and Lil Wayne was that was a hit. Hood Gon' Love It was a minor hit. It was in GTA. He'd be the third. I feel
about the song. You ain't gonna like it because the hood gonna love it. Fuck y'all.
It's the third song, or the third. I guess he's the third.
You are the least
biggest
relevant to the hood
label.
on this show, Mel.
Oh, here we go. See, you learned that from Kendrick, that gatekeeping blackness and shit. We know about you.
I'm not gatekeeping anything.
We know.
I'm not gatekeeping anything. Moulz is from some parts of Queens. I'm from Harlem.
You want to talk about Charles Street in Peoria? We can talk about the shit. All right? We can talk about the shit.
It doesn't measure up to Queens or Harlem. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
You ducked.
You more
thugged
out. You more thugged out.
I'm not thugged out at all. I'm just saying you're the least relevant to speak about the hood.
That's bullshit.
On this show.
That's bullshit.
Huh?
That's bullshit.
Moulz has met 50 Cent, okay? I've been
what does that mean?
My
friend Ting has met 50 Cent. She's like a fucking from the
she's more valid as a gangster, and she's easily more fit to be a G-Unit soldier.
I have literally called Ting a gangster before. She took this kid's scooter from him because he was like being raucous in public. She's a gangster. But so am I. I'm very much a thug.
There's nothing.
Documented.
I'm very much a thug.
Yes.
Just like you're a backpacker. There's nothing fucking notable about being a thug. No.
If you were,
you're trying to argue as if there is.
If you were about that life, we wouldn't be getting these like Cuban links.
Right.
7 takeaways off Cuban links.
Real thugs ain't listening to Cuban links. They thugging. We busy thugging.
Mel, there's nothing that's a flex about being a thug, and I'm not a thug. I've never been.
Who said I was flexing? I was just saying there is validity to my thuggery.
Mel's a thug now.
Yeah, I've been a thug. Not now. I've been a thug for a very long time. The hate you give little infants fucks everyone, Jesse.
Sure.
We know you got fired from that job.
What job? I got fired from so many jobs. What job? What job did I get fired from now?
No, I was talking about the thing with the kid, and then she was like, I don't know if you got fired. What happened? Like, they said you said something or whatever?
I didn't get fired. They just moved me to a different school. I'm still with the same company.
Okay, well, there you go.
You probably told the kid, like, yo, you got to start listening to Kendrick. You're from LA, right?
No. Everybody's got fired working with that kid.
Yeah, the famous internet meme. Did you ever ask if the kid had bad vibes?
I wouldn't get fired.
Bad fucking vibes in the chat style.
I'd be fine working with the kid.
No, you wouldn't.
These kids bite and scratch and shit. Moulz. Like, you gotta ask Styles about it. Like, these kids get violent, and
they
you
bite
have
and
to be
scratch
an adult
because you let them walk all over you. You can't let them walk all over you like that. You smack that kid. You smack that kid and tell him to sit down.
This kid is not a biter or a scratcher. The biters and scratchers are the developmental issues kids. This kid is just bad.
Put a Hannibal Lecter mask on them. What the hell?
In the chat. Like, everybody gets fired working with that kid.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
It's just like a third person just got fired after me. And now,
what's
like,
the kid's issue? What's the issue exactly?
His issue is behavioral. His mom coddles him and won't put him on medication. That's it. He just needs,
He's an asshole?
Yeah. He's a piece of shit.
I wish I had the time because I'm sure I'd be able to fix this situation.
No one can
I bet if y'all played him collard greens, he'd get in line. He'd be dancing.
I'm not playing him no damn collard greens. That's how you get fired.
Nah, you don't get fired.
No, I'm still with that company though. But
folks, I'm here for this beat and Kendrick's energy, and that's enough for me. That's enough to get it an 8. I like it a lot. 8-. Like I've always liked this record. You know, and I, you know, you're fine to not like it. That's fine. But
you're
collard greens for me.
You're giving it an 8, but acknowledging the Schoolboy Q stuff isn't doing anything for you.
Yeah, it's not
right?
doing shit for me.
So the chorus, I'm so confused because I've heard you say songs are 6s because the rapper said one line you didn't like.
Yeah, but them beats don't be as good as this. You know,
so it's the beat is what's carrying.
Yes, the beat, man. This is the sound of your heartbeat before you approach.
What if Kendrick wasn't on the song? It was just another Schoolboy verse.
Oh, we might be like 7 territory. You know, Kendrick was that. Kendrick was the ham hawk in the collard greens that really set that bitch off. Kendrick came in, yeah, that was a ham hawk, nigga. You don't know shit about ball. You don't know shit about collard greens.
Better than half of Illmatic, this fucking song.
That's fucking right. It is.
Oh,
yeah.
Goodness.
Can't believe I'm alone here tonight with collard greens. It's crazy.
This is one of your worst takes that I've heard in years.
No, it's not. No, people get so weird about collard greens. I don't understand. It's because you bought into this idea that they can only make elevated art with, hold on, go Russell voice, substance. So now when they want to make a collard greens, it's a problem.
That's not true because I like some of the songs on this album and other songs from this label.
Like the Hillbillies.
Right. Yeah. So that's just,
again, good music.
That's not your claim is not rooted in any factual evidence.
I said it was.
Hillbillies or what?
And I think you're hand waving. This is a very high rating for Mel.
I have never waved my hand.
This is a high rating for Mel for a song where he admits he doesn't like the lead rapper who's on 2 out of the 3 verses.
He doesn't get in the way. He doesn't get in the way.
I know
you've said on this show many times.
And an 8 is like, that's a, you know, I'm just saying.
It can happen when the beat moves me that much.
I can't believe you, of all people, allowed yourself to get paid off by these people.
Moulz, this is, look at me, guys. I'm not the Kendrick hater. That's exactly what this is.
Right, I thought you were coming on here with something to prove, Jesse, because it was
I will admit when my guy drops a shit bomb.
A shit bomb, he says.
Yeah.
Listen, I won't allow anyone to think Punch Bad Built Ass waddled himself into my apartment and paid me off. That can never. It will not happen. Not today. Not ever.
Punch doesn't know you exist.
Not ever. I'm glad, because he'd probably get weird and obsessive and subtweet me. You know, but whatever.
Punch looking like a fucking pinhead off of Puppet Master.
Oh shit. Yeah, look.
Perfectly fine guy to me.
Of course, to you. You're the TDE.
I ain't never met him. I could have met him, but I didn't speak to him. I was like standing.
Right?
Huh?
It's all happening.
It's all fucking happening. I could have met him. I was like standing next to him at an event. I didn't bother him. So.
Well, I thought Jesse was gonna join me, but I guess I had to be in here tonight talking about.
There's no Jesse. I'm Jesse now.
Okay.
I don't put everything over.
I'm the TDE man for the night.
No, I'm Jesse now. Yeah.
For the night or for the song?
Kendrick related over.
And for the song, not for the night.
I'll say this is the best song we've heard so far.
Well, I mean, that doesn't bode well, but like I said, Mo, for me.
Speaking of,
that's my favorite element of the Thanksgiving plate. I've come to realize is them collard greens. You know,
the song should have been about food. Maybe I would have liked it.
What was that? Wait, your rating for the game? What was that?
I said, can I throw this rating for the game because you put out the ballot like 2 minutes before we went on air?
I mean, I had
so
that.
Can I be like 10-10
about that?
Can I be like 10 Moulz, 10 Mel?
Yeah, you can throw it.
All right, cool.
Sorry, I forgot you were coming on. I would have been more considerate and moved the drop date up. My bad.
All good.
Yeah, we're recording this before we record the rest of the episode.
Yeah. We do what we have to do to deliver this entertainment program to people despite our lives falling apart. And I think they should appreciate us for it.
My life is fucking falling apart.
Yeah, man. Me too. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, I look at it this way. One day it'll be over, you know, right? In theory.
No, I'm not looking forward to that.
I'm very much looking forward to that. I wish I didn't have to say it so often, but it's true. I mean, like, I know it's more like, trust me, folks, I know what I sound like. When I say things like the day I die will be the happiest day of my life, I know how that sounds, but it doesn't change the fact.
I'm starting to think it's cap, honestly, because you were facing death during this intermission period, whatever you want to call it.
Facing death?
Yeah, and what I said was it wasn't supposed to be like this. See, you have to have.
Now he starts getting picky about how he's going to die.
You got to be picky about it.
Facing death or medical concerns?
Wait, faces of death? What?
I said, were you facing death or were there just medical concerns?
He thought he was facing death. It turns out he wasn't.
Medical concerns. Now I'm facing death, but in a spiritual sense.
Like I felt like I was facing death in the hospital, and it wasn't a good feeling.
It's not a good feeling. It really isn't.
But you said it'd be the happiest day, so I'm calling cap. This guy's fake.
When
this
I'm
guy's fake depressed.
And no, I'm not. Bullshit. Me fake oppressed.
I didn't say oppressed. I said depressed.
Oh, fake.
I don't think Mel is
an even bigger
depressed.
lie than fake oppressed.
I think me and Mel are legit depressed.
Yeah, we are, because we are. Most people are. A lot of them don't want to accept it, and I understand.
No one who says their happiest day is the day they die is buying a $69 OVO Jason shirt.
No, they are, because they're out of their mind and they're depressed, so they do things like that.
No, they give shit away. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Well, that's when you're ready to finally give it up.
I hope you got that shirt in the XL.
That's large.
That's Mel's version of, let's say hypothetically, I've never done this, but hypothetically, if there was a $200 cam girl night, that's $69 on OVO. Just depressing out of your mind. I've never spent $200 in a night, but I
Jesse, the big homie, friend of the show, Jay Hill, hit me. He says he's got some tour dates in California coming up next month. You trying to see Jay Hill?
It depends on the day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm in. I work Thursday through Sundays in the evenings. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, I'm in.
I don't know how much I spent on the.
See, you could have taken that money. You could have went and see Jay Hill. No.
Who, me? I can't.
With all that OVO money you spent.
No, I can't go to California right now. It's just.
What do you mean?
It's a long story.
You got beef with TDE?
No. It's nothing like that.
Then nothing else is in California, in Los Angeles. I know you got Oceanside desires.
There are shooters in LA. And no, I don't have any Oceanside desires. No, there are ops with shooters in LA.
Looking for you?
Not looking for me, but if I was to run into them, shit could get weird.
LA is so big, you won't run into anybody.
Going to a Jay Hill show in LA.
The only time I run into people I know is like Moulz at the supermarket or like Hollywood Bowl, where it's like thousands of people come out and we're all doing the same thing, and I know some of them.
Mind you, if you go to a Ralph's supermarket along Venice Boulevard in California, there is a high probability I might just be standing in there on the phone with someone. So
right.
That's how Jesse saw me.
Right.
I've never run into Jesse. Actually, when I ran into Daniel, I was at Ralph's also.
Well,
Daniel, you want to come see Jay Hill? Let's go see Jay Hill. Daniel, you listening? Let's see Jay Hill.
He might be listening. Y'all should all go see Jay Hill for sure. I would go.
That'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Mel would go, but he blew all his money on Drake's OVO clothing brand. We know.
No. I bought that. I bought a Crypt Keeper shirt. I bought an Incubus hoodie.
You buy all that stuff to combine the price. You could have seen Jay Hill. You could have went to
that wouldn't even be like half the plane ticket to
No, they're selling good flights right now.
Yeah, because the pilots is crashing the fucking planes. We know
That's
what's
right.
going on.
And it could be the happiest day.
Right. Happiest day. Yeah, okay.
Will you accept dying in a plane crash?
Hey, if Collard Greens is playing and then In the Club comes on right after, then yeah.
You really want collard greens to be one of the last things you hear before you die? An 8 minus?
It kind of feels fitting in a way.
What did you give In the Club?
What did I give it? I feel like a 8+ maybe, something like that. Let me see.
Dude, that's season 9.
Yeah, season 9. Get Richard. I know everyone's mad at 50 Cent right now. They're calling him a bitch and a hoe, and they're all pro T.I. like they weren't calling him a snitch and shit like years ago. Let me see. I gave In the Club.
They're mad at him because of how he treated me on the Massacre review.
Oh shit. 8+ on In the Club.
You want to die to an 8 minus and an 8+. You got 9s and 10s in your arsenal.
I didn't say I wanted to. I said it might fit. It might be fitting, and you know.
This guy don't want to die.
Nobody does. What we want, we just
he wants to live. That's the thing.
I don't want to live because I don't like the way life is currently constructed and what it's expected. I don't agree with life as a construct. I don't agree to its core tenets. I don't mesh with it. So to say I want to live is not quite correct. To say I want to die isn't quite correct. It's just the only alternative to life as I know it.
But when I say you want to live, I mean like you want to live. You know what I mean?
I just want to live.
You want to, that Jesse life, them cocktails, those shrimp scampies.
You don't want the Jesse life.
The croissants, okay?
You don't want
them
the
Vegas trips. Those Asian men trying to get you to fuck their wives.
Trying to fuck his wife.
Can we? We can't talk about stuff like that, man. We can't do that.
What do you mean we can't talk about stuff like that? This is something.
This guy's ruining the show. Where we can't do this. He can't do this. He can't do
nothing. You can do whatever you want. Me saying you can't is not saying you can't. It's just more so of an expression of discontent.
These are things that happen. An Asian guy wanted me to fuck his wife.
We know.
Well, you didn't know at first, Jesse. You were in denial about it.
He asked me, "What are you into?" I said hip hop.
Crazy question.
All right. Well, is there anything else to say about collard greens or?
It stinks.
It's a bad fucking song.
Okay. Well.
Bitch touche young god. What the fuck was he talking about?
He said bitch touche on guard, like sword.
I thought he said young god, like young bass god.
No, bitch touche on guard. Really? What?
Bitch touche. Why on guard? On collard greens?
That's what they say. On guard. The swordsman, jousting, fucking fencing, right?
Yeah.
I know, but why? I'm more than a man, I'm a god. Bitch touche on guard. I don't think that's what he said. I thought he said bitch touche young god.
Hey, the bad website said it. They are the bad website. They could have it wrong, but it makes sense contextually.
That's some of that TDE bullshit where they just throw in a bunch of gobbledygook and expect you to accept it because everybody's telling you how good it is all the time. Mel fell for it.
I just realized this is, how Kendrick is always shooting at people? This might have been a Kanye diss. And I'm more than a man, I'm a god. Bitch, touche on guard.
Good Lord.
Because it's like, oh, you're a god, I'm a god too. Touche on guard. Let's joust it out. I want the number one spot. Not like a diss, but like,
I'm pretty sure no parties in LA was after this.
No, it was. Like I said, it wasn't a diss. Just like Control wasn't a diss.
Right, even if it was taken.
I'm glad you realized it.
I've always realized that. I think people overblew Drake's response to it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was being, pissy or whatever on them, but like they were acting like he was so bothered by this thing. He was unbothered. He was completely unbothered because I don't feel like talking about it. Me either. They got to pay me $1 million to talk about the beef of it all. I told the Thankful Jesus in the hotline segment last week, It
was a moment. Are you still listening to it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to have to eventually hear GNX, Mel.
It was a fucking
moment. When we do it on the show. Or if he stops being a little bitch, But
that man does nothing but make music and put it out.
Sure, that's what he sells you. The idea that he does nothing but make music and put it out.
What does he do?
Too much.
No, you said when he stops being a bitch. I'm asking, what did he do? I'm not even trying to debate you. I'm just asking.
We don't have to talk about it because that involves the beef of it all.
Because if I go to his Twitter, all he does is drop.
He doesn't use that thing.
Okay, so what is he doing? What is he doing other than recording music and putting it out and showing up and doing shows?
You know exactly what he's doing. I mean, he's a real motherfucker. It means he's doing a lot of things.
I legitimately don't know what you're talking about. What is he doing? That man's recording music and minding his business, raising his family.
Sure. Exactly what he sells you.
What is he doing? What is he doing? His last tweet was not like us. May 4th, 2024.
And that's what he's been doing ever since. Whopping it up.
Okay, he's recording he's performing a song.
Well, Drake ain't been doing a lot of good shit either. He's been fucking running around on stake and
doing stupid live streams.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I don't like what a lot of people are doing.
The other guy's doing nothing other than making music.
The other guy, my guy.
Look, I bought this shirt to support Ali and to bolster my affinity for horror franchises. It really wasn't about the boy, but the boy knows I'm holding him down. It's just we have a real disconnect.
You wouldn't buy a $69 Jason shirt off of Cavity Colors.
I bought the Crypt Keeper shirt was probably as much as the OVO.
It was not even in the realm of the same amount of money.
It was in the realm.
All of the realms. Pull it up.
Chaos realm, the Nether realm.
Give us the price on the Cavity Colors.
Fucking Outworld. Hold on, I'll give you the price right now. What the price? That's shout out to the amigos. They've always.
How much did you spend again on the Jason $69?
Mel,
$69.07 or something like that. Cavity Colors. Right here, it's on the way. It's already here. I'm looking at the shirt. It's right behind me. The price on that, it was. They're not really showing me the price right because what's done is done. We don't really have to talk about the price.
$35.
The shirt was not $30. Fine, I'm not gonna let you press me right now. Cavity Colors. Okay, thank you for shopping with Cavity Colors. Order confirmation. $45.77.
After
is that not in the realm?
Not in the realm.
That's in the realm.
$70 versus $45 is in the realm.
It's not 70. See, you're rounding up. You're doing a rounding thing. No, it's $69.07. This is $45.77. That's only about that's like a $25 difference. It's like if that's not in the realm, it's like around the corner. If you poke your head out the door, you can see that the realm, right.
The realm is $5 to $10. I'd say up or down.
Call in 718-635-0743. What's the realm? When we talk purchases and finances, what's in the realm?
Mel, I think I've gone most of this review for the most part without saying too bad about the guy. But it's time to bury this fucking accent gimmick.
What are you talking about?
You're not him. You're pretending to be him.
Whoever pretended. I'm really with the gang. What did I ever say? I could never be the boy. I don't have the legacy.
It's time to bury
I don't have the albums. I'm not the boy.
Gimmick.
I would never be the boy. But
stop doing the report.
I'm around the boy all the time. How are you going to tell me how to talk right now?
You're around the boy all the time. Okay. Got it.
The boy is with us all.
He's with us all. Got it.
Listen to this guy. You always want to take it to this next level in this other place.
$69.
It's that West Coast aggression.
I can't believe it.
It's not slop. Ali puts out good pieces.
And you're paying interest on that money, right?
That's not my fault. That's the orange man and his fucking tariffs. We just had to shoot those down,
How much was the shirt again, Mel? We fucking know. How much?
How many times do I have to keep telling you it's the nice number, 69?
You are a 69 god. Oh my God. It all comes back full circle.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
You are a 69 god.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. You tried to position that like that was some kind of moral failing that you like to pleasure your partner.
Yeah, you're a fan. You are a fan. Okay. I have no TDE.
Mel, hit the MJF drop, and this time it's not directed at Jesse.
That's right.
I'll hit it on myself. I have no qualms about hitting that on myself.
Yes.
Oh, you mean right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know why you have to do that right now, but fine. Like, I don't run from anything. I've never run from a beef from anything.
You fucking mark!
You ran.
Absolutely.
You won't listen to the album. But anyway, let the record reflect. I have no PG Lang merch, no TDE merch. I haven't been to a concert in I don't know how long.
Bro, I waited like 16 years to finally cop a piece.
Now,
I think I'm allowed that.
do you think it has Moulz and Mel have some influence on you not doing those things because you don't want to be called TDE Jesse?
No, because I don't want to party with anyone who became a fan of him as of Not Like Us. Like, I'm only saying they're, fuck it, I won't say the race, but people of other races, like children of other races now, are like big Kendrick fans. Talking about Not Like Us. Please.
They're not Kendrick fans. They're song fans.
Right. They're fans of that one song. I don't.
Hateful, and we get it. We get it.
I don't want to be at a concert with anyone who like just became a fan in 2024. No. Like, I'm the type that gets annoyed by like the crowds that I'm around. So, yeah.
All right.
Like if he did some VIP shit, if he did some VIP shit for like day one fans, and it's like only a limited crowd could get in, and you gotta like, really be a fan and shit, then I might show up. But no, I was not interested. Other than the music of it all, I was not interested in going to any performances. I didn't go to no GNX tour, Steppers tour, and none of that. Pop out, I didn't care. Mel thought I was going to be jerking off like Bugs Bunny. I didn't care. I watched it on TV with everybody else.
Jerking off like Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, we fucking know.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah, you're a thug and you have that image somewhere in your computer.
Thugs are not a monolith, just like blackness is not a monolith.
Sure. What other thug has Bugs Bunny jerking off?
I feel like ScHoolboy Q would find that humorous too.
No, he wouldn't.
There'd be some shit that like Mac Miller would send him and they would laugh,
Hey, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all of the other episodes, check the link in the description, stop by raprankings.com, or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform. And please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting to help us grow the channel and continue our journey as hip-hop's first and premier extreme podcast.